Hands manipulation on SMB3 no wrong warp. And how that works, it's basically the same as early hammer manipulation. So if you don't know how early hammer manipulation works, I'll let a link of a video in the description of this video, um, in which Mitch explains how it works, together with Narfman. So okay, before we start here, in this video, I only cover how it works and know how to use the metronome tool to actually do this, because I don't know how to use this tool yet. Before starting, I would like to thank Scalpel and Simplistic for the help. They gave me so much useful information that made me understand how this manipulation works. And now let's start it. So basically, you start the game and the frames will matter here. That's why we wait a little bit on this screen, and I will talk about this wait later. But basically, there's a frame to start, and then you play normally. Actually, not normally. I will pause sometimes, like right here. There are some really tricky moments here in order to avoid lag frames, because the biggest problem here is the lag frames you get. So to be consistent on lag frames, there are some strategies here that we must follow. So basically here, it's not, from my test, it's not something that interferes a lot here, but you must try to jump here as soon as you get this speed and have enough speed to jump over the plant, as you can see here. Okay, it will change your subpixels. I think you have 2 frame or 3 frame window here to jump, maybe 2, and that will help you further to have the correct frames, I mean subpixels, for 1-2. So basically, let's keep going here. You see there that I jumped on the turtle. That's something important that I will cover after, okay? But remember that. Just keep going here. The same with this Goomba, okay? And here is the tricky part. So sometimes, let's see, it's 87 leg frames, right? Let's see how many we get after this jump. Look, 89, right? But this number, this part specifically, is really tricky on getting leg frames. So you can either get 89, 90, or 91. And how do we control that? Basically, there are some ways to control that. The first one is this jump right here. You see, Mario is jumping on the first bush, and I think we have like a 5 frame window to jump here and get 89. Look, if we jump earlier, let's say like here, I'm doing 2 frames earlier. Let's see if that's enough. 91 frames because of 2 frames, right? And 1 frame, let's see, still fine. If we jump like other 2 frames later, still fine. You see, there is a good frame window here. And here we have a bad frame between, because the next frame will be good again. Look. See, I don't know exactly what causes that, but you have a 3 frame window right here, right? As we tested. That is good to get 89. So what I suggest, basically, try yourself. Open the ROM, start playing. I mean the main ROM, the original ROM, and start playing. And try to jump here and see what you get. See if you are more comfortable jumping earlier and getting 91 every time, because you can do that like this. You can jump earlier, you see? If you jump earlier, like as you need to land here as soon on this part as soon as you want, as soon as you can, and then jump before the first bush. Look, see? If that's better for you and you are comfortable getting 91, you can set that, you know. So let's come back to, okay, no, 89 is like here. Okay, and here it's the same to the end of the stage. Here is the same, just standard stretch, get pace speed, nothing new. And here is a trick part. Oh, a little bit ahead, like right here. You see that I'm jumping here on these blocks and then jumping up. There is another strategy where you go under these blocks. But from my tests, I don't know, sorry. Sometimes we have only one frame window to jump, like right here, really close to the border. And it's not good because if you have frame perfect trick right here, and there's no way to know if we did the trick perfectly, you know? So we need to avoid that. And doing this method, we have a lot of frames to jump. You see, like I jump right here, full jump, then I land here on the end of the hill, then I jump here. You can jump at the end of this platform, on the middle, doesn't matter. Then you land like here. Every time I try to land here on the on this part, not on the hill, you know. But if you land on the hill, from my tests, there will not be any problem, so that's fine. And here you want to jump, you can jump here or can jump later. There's no problem. You see, 166 lag frames. You keep that. Oh, there's another thing. Remember that I said that the jump on the Koopas, like here? No, no, no. Before, like here. A bit after that, like here. Jump on this Koopa and jump on this Goomba. So I don't know why, but getting 100 points on this Goomba and 100 points on the Koopa will give you. Let me see. Like right here. No, right here. Nope. Right here. Okay, right here you will have 15,450 points. I don't know why with this score, you can jump below these blocks with a much bigger. Actually I didn't get an extra leg frame even once. So here, if you have this amount of points on your score, you can go under here. You can do your test, but from my test it worked, so I just try to minimize every extra leg frame I could get. So basically that. But this strategy, if you don't want to jump on the Koopa or on the Goomba, this strategy work perfectly from my test. Okay, so let's keep going. No extra legs frames on 1-2. Let's go to 1-3. Standard 1-3, and here is the trick part. Okay, like depending on where you jump, and how high you jump, you know, if you jump too high right here, you land after the Goomba. Well, I land on the Goomba, right? But if I jump a bit higher, I will land on the floor. You see? So depending on how many frames you press A here, or where you jump, you can jump later or sooner here. So it's a tricky part, but it's not related to the manip. Everyone can do that on no manip runs. That's not normal strat. So why landing on the Goomba? Because it's faster. It's faster because the Goomba is higher than the floor. So if you're jumping on a Goomba, you gain the frames that Mario would waste falling on the floor. So it's faster for, I don't know, 10 frames. I'm not sure. I didn't count it, but that's the thing, you know. You can do whatever you feels like doing, okay? And here the standard strat. Here you have two options. First option, jumping on this Goomba and keep going, or jumping above 3 coins and keep going. I chose jumping above the coins because the coins change your score, and later I will explain a little bit more details about the score further on the manip, okay? But let's just continue, okay? Jump over here. It's important. You need to jump not too high. You need to be as close as you can from this thing, you know, and you need to land as soon as you can on this platform. Okay, and why is that? Because you need to jump on this guy. You see this guy, this hammer bro, this actually boomerang bro. So you need to kill him, or you need to do a movement in order to kill him if he makes the movement that you don't want. And which movement is that? If he moves backwards. If he moves forwards, no problem at all. You can just keep going. But landing right here, you give you some space to do a 3 frame or even 2 frame a press jump. And we will kill him if he goes or stay backwards like this. You see? But there will be some situations in which he will go forwards here and you over jump him. And that's no problem at all because the biggest problem here is jumping over him, not killing him, and letting him throw the boomerang to the right. I will try to show you guys. Look, I jump it over him. Not enough. I jump it over him. He is right here on the right side of the screen. His boomerang is right here with you. And then you find 2 3 more enemies. So you see some lag frames, you see, sometimes you can get 1 2 or 3. I think 1 or 2 from my test. So the best way here is killing him, okay, if he stays here or go backwards or something like that. But if he goes forward, no problem, you can over jump him. The jump will be the same. You can always do this jump from my tests, okay, and he will like be right here and you will over jump him, no problem, and keep going. Okay, now here okay, here is the same. You can jump the turtle. It's the same as normal strats, everybody knows, till the end of the stage. 287 on this screen is a really good stage. Sometimes you get 286. And this stage is also nothing to talk about. You can just do the same thing. 0 lag frames here. The standard strats. Okay. Yeah, I know all movements of one, but it just was like the test. I don't know. It will not happen during the runs, you know. And here is important mark here. You see 503 lag frames. Okay, let's continue. So this stage, you need to keep 503 till the end of the stage. And everybody knows that this level has a lot of lag in some parts. So I am showing, and you can like make the video faster on YouTube on this part, but you can check how I do every part. And you don't need to do like I do, at least not everything, you know, like almost everything, sorry, almost everything you can do the way you want. You just need to check if the way you do and gives you like frames or not. So you waste some time testing, but you not waste some time learning how to do in a different way that you're not used to. But um, that's it. That's it. So basically, we are close to the part that you need to follow as close as possible as you can, like to not get any lag frames. We are getting closer. Like right here, you see, this is the thread. Okay, you see zero lag frames, and zero lag frames. So some things to take into consideration on this thread. It starts right here, right? So you wait for the first bomb to be launched right here. You wait. So you wait here or up there, whatever you like. Then you jump, and you need to be at least this far, maybe 1 pixel like back here, I don't know, but you need to be like a bit far from this pixel, because this way the bomb will be launched and you catch the bomb on your hands like this. Okay, then as soon as you catch it, you jump over here and do a turn back here to kill the bomb with the other bomb. Okay, then here you can jump and tail swipe or jump on the head of this guy. But there's something here. You need to, after kill him, I think this is, if you kill him some frames later or uh, uh, um, before this, that's fine. But you need to go to left as fast as you can right here. And this bomb, you need to hit this bomb, okay, like right here. If you wait more time, and the bombs goes like far from this tank, it will give you one extra leg frame. So be careful with that, okay? Then the other bomber. Then here's standard strat to the end. You can also tail swipe, if I'm not mistaken, okay? And you just proceed normally on this stage. And here's another thing to pay attention, like right here. So basically, you can check my score is 38,100, okay? And here, the thing is, there are some parts of the game in which the score can give you extra leg frames. This is one of these parts. See that I have 338, oh, sorry, 381. You just sum the digits, 3 plus 8 plus 1, and this one gives us 12, right? So if you get here 13 or higher than that, like 14, 15, you will get a leg frame, an extra leg frame. See, like right here, I have 503, and on the other side, 512. If I had like 382, 382, 3 plus 8 plus 2, and that would be 13, and I would get 513 leg frames. So this is really important. So basically, if you check all the bombs that I killed, I don't know the name of the other enemy here on this stage that we kill. So everything, everything that you kill should give you, on the way you do, at least 38 or 38 1. If you get like 37 9, it will be too high. 38 2, too high, and any other combination. I tried some scores I will share with you guys, like here, like right here. So here are the scores, and I'll talk about this later. Okay, guys. Here are the testies that I made. So I tried every type, oh, not every, but a bunch of combinations of scores for each tank one and navy. We will talk about navy later, okay? But these parts, okay, are the parts that your score matters to give you an extra leg frame or not. So basically, I tested some combinations and I figured out that 13 is the number that will give you extra leg frames. So it's showing on the screen every result that I got, but you need to pay attention. Actually, you need to aim on this one. So here is the minimum that I could get on my testings, okay? So 38 here, which means 11, and 42 here, which means 42,000, which means 6. So this way, we get 0 extra leg frames on both Tank 1 and Navy, and that's why it's so important, the points that you get, the enemies that you jump on, the coins that you get. So that's something you need to be really careful. You see here that I have a 5 here on this tens digit. That's why I got a coin, an extra coin, actually extra 3 coins on the other strat that I worked that I was testing. Okay, so you need to follow the strats like basically that I show in the video, or you can change them. Okay, but you need to remember to be careful with your score. Okay, so here 38 or 38 1, and here 42 or 42 1 is also good. Let's check here. 42 is good. 80, 87, 80, 588, 597. Okay, so here is still good, still good. Here is not good, but you see, you have like a window here. You can get up to 42 2. That will be fine, but I will try to aim on the lowest ones right here. Okay, and oh, something here you can check that above 13. Sorry, like right here, we are like 4 plus 4, 8 plus 5, 13. So here we are already having the extra leg frame, but sometimes I did some testing, and sometimes even with a score like with the sum of the score higher than 13, sorry, you still get sometimes you still not get sometimes the extra leg frame. Okay, so I don't know if it was clear, but sometimes even with this punctuation, instead of 598 I would get 597. So because of this not consistent thing here, I don't know why that happens, but it happens. So to eliminate this variance here, I recommend to be on low, okay, low points. Okay, so right here, let's continue. We got a bad bro movement, right? But that's fine. Right here, right here, you can start like normally doing your stretch. You get the flower, no big deal. But right here is the problem. You need to jump on this position and to be on this position and shoot your fireball as soon as you can. You need to kill this man as soon as you can. You know, like not as soon as you can, but you see he's going up. You need to kill him like on this part, because if you wait, you'll get an extra life frame here, or maybe even more. So you need to kill him. You can kill him with fireballs. Then you stay right here and kill this guy. It not necessary to be as soon as he spawns, but try to be fast here, okay? And if you miss the first jump, I think you can do the second jump, no problem at all. You get no extra leg frames. And from this kill right here, oh sorry, from this kill right here to the next other kills on this entire navy, avoid shooting fireballs. I don't know why, but sometimes the fireballs can mess up with leg frames or something like that, or the way it kills the enemy can helps with extra leg frames. I don't know, something like that. So avoid doing that. Here you can jump, kill this enemy, kill him again, and the last time it's not necessary to kill him. Kill him if you want to manipulate your score to get the score that I said before. Okay, but it's not necessary. Right here, you kill this one, you kill this one. You does not you doesn't need to go back to kill the first one. Okay, just keep going. Then you kill this one, this one, this one, this one. Not necessary to kill this one again. Okay, it's not necessary. And also this one, it's not necessary to kill him again. Do that in order to manipulate your score. Okay, that's the only reason you should kill them. This one you need to kill 2 times, the first one and the second one. And here is just the standard stage as always. You just need to enter the pipe as soon as you can and kill the boss as soon as you can. Okay, and you see here 595 like frames. That's basically over. And right here you jump and you stay right here until your tool is configured with the metronome sound thing to you for to press the down button, enter the pipe, and do the manip. One thing about the manip, like you should time your down press on the tool, to the metronome tool, to the sound. So you press down on the frame that you hear the sound or the way you configure that, okay? And then after that, just hold left, okay? I let here some, I started pressing here left on this frame just to show you guys, okay? Because when you press on the frame 20,748, the first frame that the game will allow you movement will be the 20,895, and this frame is a good frame to pass the hands. You just hold left. You can start holding left before. There's no difference, okay? There's no difference at all. So was on this frame, right? Okay. So I will show you the window we have here, okay? So this is the good frame windows. I did some research. I can actually share with you guys, okay, this information, this spreadsheet, if you guys want, but it's basically some tests, okay? So right here, let's find the frame. So we are at 682 leg frames, um, okay, 682. So we will check this part. So the good frames will be 4 frames in a row, and these frames will work for forever. I mean, like not forever, but they're just changing positions here because of the leg frames. 682, 83, 84, 85, and 86. So basically here, we got this one. And why I made all these other options? Because I was testing, and for each option, one extra leg frame will delay 1 frame on the window that we have to have sorry, on the window that we would have 3 hands, okay? No hands. So basically there are 4 frames in a row. The frames are, if you have 682 leg frames, which is the minimum that I could get here. So the frames will be 20,894, 5, 6, and 7. 8 will not be good, but 9 will also be good, okay? But we should aim on this part, right? On where we have the most frames in a row. And I did the research for, I don't know, a lot of frames, you see. And turns out, you see, a lot of frames, a lot of frames. So until 5,522. I test each frame to know which one is good or bad. And I will share with you guys the only 4 frames in a row is this part. And we also have a 3 frames in a row a bit later, okay? We also have this one. But let's aim on the biggest one, right? 4 frames in a row. which will give us a bigger chance of succeeding on the manip. Okay, so basically, what I need to explain right here. So we were like here, okay, on 85, 95, sorry, but if you follow here, 94 will also be good, and 96 and 97, right? You see? I will show you guys. 96, sorry, okay, 97, you see? And 98 will be bad, and 99 will be good. You see? So this is the window we have here, and why I configured that to 95 instead of 94. So here's the thing, guys. On this, that I'm not just sorry. Uh, I am new to testing, and I was testing some options. And here, do you remember on the beginning of the session that we got 8-9 frames after a jump on 1-1, like right here? Do you remember this part? 89. Okay, so sometimes you can get 89, 90, or 91, right? As I don't know if I showed you guys. Oh yeah, I showed you. Oh sorry, I showed you 89 and 91. But where's the 90? So something that I figured out is that depending on where you start right here, let me check here. When we are on the start screen and we press start and the game actually starts, okay, I mean the gameplay part, so it it interferes on the lag frames on 1-1 and actually on other levels too. And I don't know why. I don't know why, how to explain that. But let me show you something. If I start one frame earlier, look at this. It's the same inputs, okay, guys? Okay, I will like make that. It's the same inputs. You guys can check. I can share with you guys. You see 90? I just removed one single frame before the starting press, and now it's 90. And here's the thing: when you get 90, there's nothing you can do to get 89 or 9 or 91. So it's 90. Doesn't matter here. Remember, if we jump earlier here, like let's try jump earlier here, like this. Oh, we are jumping before the first bush, right? In the other one, we got 91 here, 90. Okay, so if you jump like after 90, you see? So there's nothing we can do here that will change the 90 frames. Okay, okay. Another thing, guys, here, like right here, try to jump as soon as you can, like the first 2 frames. Uh, okay, I'm not sure, but I did a lot of testing and I don't remember correctly, but sometimes if you wait a lot to jump here, like this is maybe the first or second frame, it seems like the first frame. But if I jump on the second one, there will be no problem, you see? Right here, even here or on the other one, no problem, okay? But try to jump on the first 2 frames here, okay? If you wait a lot to jump, like, I don't know, it's like 4 frame window jump here. Yeah, if you wait too much, sometimes the leg frames will change a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, but just try that and try yourself. I recommend to use the non-patched ROM, okay? And using this emulator, I'm using FCEUX with the options configs enable no display lag counter frame counter. This way you can see both these 2 informations right here on the bottom left, okay? And we'll try and try playing to see what you get. If you get 89 more often, or if it's 91 for you, remember to change your start frame on the beginning, because depending on your start frame on the beginning of the game, right here, you can get either 90, 89, or 91. Okay. So why do I recommend getting 89? If you get 89, you can set your good frames on this one and consider that you don't know if you press it exactly a frame perfect input to start the game with your metronome setting. So you can consider that you are getting 90 every time. So you set your frame to 95. This way you have a 3 frame window, right? If you actually got 89, or 4 frame window if you get 90. This is the best option that I found here to get the biggest amount of good frames to buffer, you know. That's basically that. I don't know if there. Oh, okay. So let's talk about if you set to 91. Let's say that you set to 91. You need to set to a 96, but if you get like 89, you have 2 frames, and 90, you have 3 frames. It's also good, you know. You can use both actually. Both of these. Oh, sorry. Both options here you can set for 91 or 90, but never set it to 89 because you don't know if you'll get the perfect frame that will give you 90 at the start. And actually, I'll try to remove another one to see. I don't know. Actually, I didn't do much testing about it, but there is more frames in a row to get 90. Okay, I just don't know if they are good frames to start. Let's see. You see 91. I changed something on the jumpings. Maybe right here. Right here. Yeah, I'm jumping early. Yeah, yeah. I need to jump a bit later. You see? 89. So that's it, guys. That's it. I think I cover everything that I wanted here. And here is how the manip works. That's at least what I learned and what I tested. And there is something that I would like to, oh, sorry, like right here. There's something that I would like to share. What is, oh, okay, like right here. You see, this is Mitch's PB run, and this is Kuro's PB run. Mitch is entering on this pipe on 5:28:93, and this is the first frame that I got that he's entering. And here's Kuro with 5:28:76. And here is the manip, guys. I know the manip is, I did the manip with test, all movements of one, and a bad boomerang bro on the tank one. But we got here at 5:29:16. And there is something we can add on this run to be faster than we are. And it's right here. So remember the right here? If you try and you can find some consistent way of doing the turn back jump here without rubbing this pipe, you get some extra frames right here. Okay, so this is a time save that you can work on. I didn't work on this time save because during the test this was the most reliable way that I found that worked, and using the tips and advices from Scalpel and on the other. I don't remember the other person. Sorry if there was another person, but in Niftsky video, Niftsky also uh, does that. And but there are some other manipulators that they don't do this. Don't do this rep. They do the turn back. But as I said, you need to find what works for you. This is what I found that worked for me, and we can save this time right here to be faster, and we can also get lucky for a movement of one and the good boomerang bro to get here like on 5:28 something. This way we will match the time that we get here from the world record and second place, which are really close. And there's another thing, guys. even though we get here on 528 something, we need to have like at least half a second or something like that on the manip, okay? To have a good window to enter on this pipe and do the manip correctly. The advantage is we can do the manip and be almost sure that we are getting no hands, and we can be more, um, I forgot the word, more, I don't know, but we can do more risky strategies, okay, on the last part of the run because now we know that we are getting no hands more often. So that's an advantage. The disadvantage is it is that it's lower. Okay, it is lower overall till we get here. But we can make other things like clipping on tank one. It's possible. Oh, on navy, sorry, it's possible. It's not like so impossible. But I don't know. We need to test more. And there's another thing that I would like to comment here. Let's see if I remember. Um, oh, okay. There's another thing that we need to cover here is how to set the timing for entering the pipe. So remember something, guys. The only need, the only thing that we can follow here, that we need to follow here, is these frames. Okay. So you need to start buffering left on these frames. In as I said, I didn't make it, but you guys can check by yourselves. I think it's 147 frames right here. So we press down on 46 to get here on 80 89.3. Okay, let's do the math here like real quick. Uh, oh no. Okay, here we messed with the frames, right? Let me open again. Sorry. Okay, this one. Sorry guys, just a moment. So right here, oh it's okay, let's pause. 48 to 95. 147. Okay, so basically is that. So this is really important, guys. So you need to configure your tool 147 frames before the frames you are aiming right here, okay? And that will give you a good down press and left input buffer to get no hands, okay? So guys, I am back here because I forgot something. So here you see that this test is set it to reach here and down press on the pipe at 532. You can change that, okay? The only thing you need to do is right here. You need this input right here. You can delay this one to get more time there. Oh, actually, to squeeze your time there to 531, 530. Let's say we insert right here. Oh, sorry. Let's say we insert 60 frames, which is around 1 second, right? So if we insert here 60 frames, now this one will be 531. Okay, if you put more 60, 530, and if we remove some like 60 and let's say this is 60, okay, more 60, now it is 533. If you remove more 60 frames, 534. So you can change this time based on your strats, based on your timings. So you can squeeze close to 531, or you can like have more time like 532, 533, or something like that. Okay. Guys, there is something really important to say that I'm not the creator of this manip. I just learned how it works. I think Scalpo created it. I'm not sure. with other people, I don't know. But again, I would like to thank Scalpel and Simplistic for helping me, giving some information that helped me learning this manip. And now, at this moment, I am practicing 1-3, practicing the zero leg on the tank, and also Navy to get used to all these threats. And then I will start doing the manips, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. And that's it. Hope everybody understood. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask on the comments or even on Discord. I will try to help you guys. Thank you everybody. See you. Bye bye.